Hey people, this is my Bound for Glory review. Yeah, is it a review? Well, it is now, because I'm talking about it. So, yeah, this was a pretty good show for TNA. You can tell they put effort in. Obviously, with it being total non-stop action, it's gonna have like some crazy booking and shit, which there was some stuff in there. But anyway, it started off with the Ultimate X match, and like this is a like entertaining opener and stuff. There might have been some pacing issues, like some bits which were a bit slow and it could have picked up, and like the overall length wasn't that long really, and they could have like had it so slow building up to the spots. But there was some cool stuff in it. I really loved Senshi's double foot stop on to Hanan Homicide. That was fucking sick. And I also loved like the neck breaker from the scaffolding on Alex Skipper that Homicide did. And of course that cross body block was like risky as shit, like that Alex Skipper did on Hernandez, I think. Yeah, it was a cool match. LAX like grabbed the X, and like Hernandez, God, he's an agile fucker, isn't he? He's awesome. But yeah, LAX won that, and that was a cool match. Then it was like fucking, I don't know what it was, to be honest. It was like a reverse battle royal fight for the right thingy, majig. Yeah, I don't know, I didn't think much of it, even though the action was moderately entertaining. I mean, for me, the best bits about this match was like seeing the Motor City Machine Guns do a bit of double teaming and that. And TNA, these guys have got to be in proper matches on every pay-per-view, and like have more time on Impact to talk and stuff, because they're like one of the best tag teams out there, and they're definitely one of my favourites. Right, yeah, Eric Young wins this match, and I thought it was like for a #1 contender, but apparently it's not. It's something to do with gaining entry into a tournament, and I was ever so confused. But what can you do? What can you do? I think the next match was the tag team match with like the footballer guy, Pac-Man, his team, against AJ and Tomko. Pac-Man got replaced by some dude. I don't know who the fuck it was, and I was quite confused watching it. But yeah, there's some alright action in this, like a bit of AJ Styles holding it together as normal kind of thing. And they got the tag team belts off of Team Pac-Man, so Pac-Man can fuck off right now back to the NFL, because there's no need for you, and hopefully something can be done with Ron Killings, which will be nice. After this match, oh god, what was next? What was next? Oh yeah, the X Division match. This was an entertaining match, lots of near falls and stuff. Cool moonsault with from Christopher Daniels, and a bit of a slam into the guardrail on Jay Lethal. Lethal combination off the turnbuckle, loved that. Yeah, it was a cool match. It could have had more time, maybe, but it was good enough. And Jay Lethal retained in that. I don't know what's going on there, but I don't know whether they'll continue. Our next match, Steiner's Team 3D, didn't pay a lot of attention to it. In fact, I just started reading a book or something. But yeah, the Steiners won it after like Motor City Machine Guns came down, kind of like helped them out when Team 3D were being unfair. Yeah, so hopefully like this will put something towards like the Motor City Machine Guns being put over Team 3D, because they look like jobbers basically, and I don't like it. Right, and then I think there's the women's, was it the women's? Yes, it was the women's gauntlet match. Now, this was moderately entertaining. It's weird seeing Shelly Martinez not as a kind of like vampire goth. She still looked pretty cool. I don't know what they're doing with her. Yeah, also Amazing Kong is fucking amazing. Like, just has great like expressions and psychology and strength. She powerbombed the fuck out of Christy Hemme. That was cool. She sold it well too. Yeah, and then and like when Amazing Kong was eliminated, her like flaps, tits came out and whatever. And you could just tell us going to end up on a botchamania at some point down the line. But yeah, that was a bit disgusting and a bit like disconcerting. But like it came down to Gail Kim and Roxy Laveau, and Gail Kim won it, and that's good because they start off with a respectable women's champion. Yes. Now after this match was what many people are considering match of the night and maybe one of the matches of the year. I won't go so far to say it's one of the matches of the year, but it may well have been a match of the night. Christian Cage versus Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe looked fucking killer in this match. His offense was bloody awesome, and like Christian Cage was being inventive, like just sitting on the ropes and kicking him back and stuff. Yeah. Samoa Joe looked killer in this match. Matt Morgan was a special enforcer. Yeah, there was a run-in. What do you expect? Like, and yeah, there was a run-in, and like it looked for a while. It looked like Christian was going to get the win, low blowing Joe, and then doing the unprettier. But Samoa Joe kicked out. There was some muscle busters, and then the chokehold thing he does, and it's Christian Cage's first submission loss in a TNA ring, and I thought this was pretty cool. Like, this match went down pretty well, and it was good, and it looked like a feud ender, but you never know, do you? After this was the Monsters Ball. What can you say? Like, it was just there. Like, I'm just glad it didn't go on too long. There was gauze and shopping carts and just an uninventive hardcore match basically. The Abyss ended up winning that one. Yeah, and then it was the title match, Sting and Kurt Angle. There's been like a lot of mixed reaction towards this match. I mean, I thought it was pretty boring for the first 10 minutes or so, but things picked up, and Angle doing a 450 splash was sort of what the fuck moment kind of thing. And yeah, it's like more of a knee bust into Sting really. But yeah, I got stupid when Karen Angle and Kevin Nash came in, and Kevin Nash looks fucking horrible trying to do offense on Sting, and I'm not looking forward to him getting in the ring, because comedy is where he's at right now at this moment. Yeah, and we all know Sting got the win, and he's now the champ. I hope he's not the champ for too long, because I don't know, he needs to be with the right opponents to like have good matches and stuff. So yeah, that was my Battle for Glory thoughts. Comment me, call me the Task, say I'm shit, say oh, why don't you rate your matches in stars? Because I think it's a bit anal, that's why, I'm sorry. Right, see you later, bye!